here. So before we start, have anyone know us first? What we do and what we are doing? What all where is here? Where am I now? Right now. Oh, okay. Okay. We have some to know us. Okay. Before we start our workshop and intro to robotics, first we like to introduce to our institute. Okay. So right here we here as the Institute of Robotics. So before we start, okay, let me overview about us. We are, you see that we Institute of Robotics, we the part of King Mongkut University of Technology Korea. Right over here is the King Mongkut University. We have like a lot of departments like the engineer, the art, the IT, anything. So for here today, we let talk about. Okay, so I think some of you have like introduction of us. So maybe a little bit. So we have like three main products of here. We have now you see at the education section. We have like education for bachelor, master, and doctor degree for anyone who want to like study robotic for like bachelor and want to graduate at the PhD program at here. Not just the education for we have another one is the research. So we have a researcher team, many researcher team to have like to research many type of robotics in some of the medical, something from like AI or maybe the robot drone or maybe like the gas station or anything we have from here. Another one is like academic service, academic service. So we have like our own engineering to get like the job from some company to make the job work. They have give a solution to them. If they have a problem, we give them the solution to fix with the robotics technology. Okay, so about the education. So now, so you see that we have like the bachelor. I think we may be like several is the bachelor. Yes. So we have like, so for the one we have for this one better than us, better than other, we have like project based. When we learn, we have like to do the project every semester. We have like project to just form the group of 2 or 3, maybe like of 10 to just do some project. Okay, so let's talk about some. Okay, I not want to intro the people too much. Um, let's talk to our lab. For research that use for the one we have like the health and medical for the robotics, some of the like the mobile robots for that when the COVID come, we have like the mobile robot to just have like UV to kill the COVID, anything for the one that the nurse and doctor can go to the patient. So we have the robot to go serve the food and medicine for them, or maybe like the bed that can detect the behavior of the patient that they are, or maybe they just fell from the bed or anything. We have like the one that can detect to and notification to your smartphone. And like some AI to verify from the X-ray film before the doctor know already. So we have like AI to just verify that what maybe you have like maybe some damage on your lungs or anything. Say you can have AI, you can check first. Or maybe some industrial automation, solar training, or maybe like the one work in the factory, anything here. Or maybe we have like human robot collaboration. So after the lunch, we will give you a tour to like the AR VR section. What are we doing in research here? So we can see what the technology nowadays look like. Okay, for this, and another one is academic service. When you walk to the elevator, you see some of the robot, right? The one was a part of, I think maybe the first robot that we already built, called the Mo and Om. If you don't see it, you can just, when the break up, you can, when you walk to the toilet, you can go see it. We have like the pink one and Okay, so before we go to the workshop, I would like to introduce like the robotic. Why the robotic nowadays is the, the best technology, or maybe the choice of the technology to anyone to want to study about the technology. They will say the robotic first, and we talk a little bit about history of robotic. When you were born, you already know a word that called robot, right? When you were born, how any does anyone know what is robot was born, or maybe why have robot have been to be in this world? Waymo from Honda. Honda, right? Yeah. Curiosity rover from NASA. Curiosity rover from the Mars robot. They was a robot. Yeah, they have many times. Okay.
Sorry for the iRobot movie with Will Smith.
I can't remember my their name. Some me from iRobot. If you have to see this movie, just see it. Their face is scary to me. Okay, two girls. That's anyone answer? Robot serve service for UK. Okay, so Baymax, Baymax, right? Okay, it's Baymax from Big Hero 6. Okay, does anyone not answer? Yeah, the one who not answer, always answer. Let me see your body. So I can see that you already answered already or not. Body, that's your body. Cyborg from Justin Trees. Got 5,000. Robocop. Okay, maybe I get okay. Okay. So let me I'll see the what in the movie or animation. Okay, that is been familiar with any robot in here. Doraemon, no one answer. Doraemon, this is a robot. Doraemon is a robot. Okay, that anyone familiar to you? Doraemon, Gundam, Star Wars, BB-8, Pacific Rim. Yeah, man. Okay, so you see, right? The animation and movie, they put like the robot, many robot already here. Some movie that before you were born, the robot is already before you all were born or before me born. Okay, so you will see some of it that the look alike of the robot. You see some of them have a hand and the leg like the human, or maybe they have to be like they have to the thigh with a handsome body or anything, right? Or maybe they have like a cute or the cute look like the BB-8 or maybe the Hawaii that you all remember the shape of how cute they are, right? So in the real world, let me talk to the real world. In the real world, I have to say that what if you want to make robot look like a human, is what the hard, really hard challenge for the one robot that we want to build. So in the real world, some of you maybe not familiar with it. Okay, let me see one by one. Okay, what do you think this robot do? Okay,
Do surgery. Yes.
okay, this one is linked for the surgery robot. So some small part that the doctor can like the surgery is really hard, so we are just using like the robot, yeah, to the button needs the doctor to control the robot to just put the equipment for surgery. Okay, what do this one do? It's from Disney. If you can read the title, that's a robot that can make the eye. Okay, but make the eye what? Move. Okay, it move right the same. Okay, but the real human just the eye, not just the skin. Okay, so you see some of them right in the movie or 3D. Nowadays they have like in skin or CG already, right? Some of them not the stuntman, they're not want to they already use many company, but you don't have a see. This one is called the robot arm for assemble the car. Many cars nowadays they not use human anymore. Human is just do like small stuff like the gear, the brake, the one that already it's all some small stuff. So the main of like the building the car or anything you put your car together, they already using like the with robot arm already. They have like one structure of the car. They put like 10 of the robot arm that just assemble together. I will see I have video for you. Yes. Okay, for this one, I think this one is nowadays we out in the Thailand we already need to many need of it. It's the one who just how to say that to just fix the bomb to just not make it not explode. It's not free explode. Just it's one for investigating. So you see the human already have one light, we have one light. So we not just put yourself in the danger. So we put the robot first with the camera or anything. Okay, for another one, I think you are familiar with some of you that radar already. If I just move past like 5 years or maybe 4 years, you may not have like a surf robot just like here. Nowadays, now the present, they just every restaurant have like this robot. Every shabu shabu or sukiyaki already have it. Yeah, already have it. Very convenient for them. They just not have to put the worker to just put the raw order. They just give it them to the robot, to our robot. Okay, for another one is like in the research or maybe for the labs. But I think some of the robot from the way of humanoid they already put in the commercial grade. They're like just walk through from many countries. They already built with success. Another one is a self-driving car, something. Okay, let me see the video of the robot. Is this the one that I told you? Okay. It's not a robot. It's a test. Okay, this one is from the BMW car factory, but this in this clip is not from Thailand, but the Thailand have like the Thailand have this kind of factory already. Okay, so let me skip to the part you can see the robot working. Okay, you see already that when the part of the robot is that very heavy. So the human when the part they have to use like many have to go with human to work. So now they just have a robot for one stage. They have a very long conveyor. Put the car, the station just put the door and assemble it or building it. Another one is just put the window. When they're out end of the line, they just finish the robot, the more parts of the robot, and the parts of the car. This one is not see very clearly. Let me skip to the part where you see clearly how many robots they use for one station. So they have one for like the first floor and the upper level floor. Yeah, they put the car over here, just have like the locking to just not making the car moving, and just have a robot to just. As one of the robot, they have like one job, one to just keeping the part together. Another one is have like a building. You guys already know building, right? Building is when you have like two metal, you want to just make it stick together, just building it. Yeah, this is how the car production nowadays look like. Yeah, this is the factory. We have a very many of the robot arm. do they want to put the robot here? What do you think they're doing? The first job of the robot. Does anyone have any idea? First job of the robot that human want to replace? And that one for the robot task. Okay. So we see the first robot first. Let me introduce you the first industrial mass product robot that already is able to replace human. We call it Unimate from 1961, maybe 60 years ago. Yeah, what do you think they are doing? What do you think that is what is doing? Yeah, picking, gapping, pick and place. We in the robot we call it pick and place in another word. So the one is only have a job in here, just moving, grab the piece of the metal, and place in another one. Yeah, because piece of the metal is very heavy. This is very human work. You just only like press you just pick into a 2 or 3. You can do very tight. So we have like the robot to just replace the human. It's not very heavy load. No, the human want to work in this one. Okay, so for the famous one right over here, just with the gray suit, because it's the gray scale, the image. This one, his name is like Joseph Ekelberger. He is the father of the robotics because he's the one who made this robot first. So anyone see that when the robot replace human, they have more production. So anyone want to just use like robot writing to just replace the human, to just want a boring job or that job for them. How many ways do you think this one is? How many ways? How many? 70 kilogram? No, too low. 20? 200? Too light? Too light? 2 ton? Too heavy? 1 ton? Familiar. Familiar. Okay, let me answer it. 1,200 kilogram. Maybe around 1 ton. Maybe. So you see that when in the past that robot is made of the metal, only metal and just not. I think in the past they don't have like aluminum. They have already metal. That metal is very heavy. So this is the first one of the robot that we already know that working to replace the human. So let me move a little bit, maybe about 20 years next 20 years. So we see some of the friendly robot. I have some of you answer this robot. Anyone know this one? Asimo? I think your generation doesn't know, but I think your teacher know this one. It's very famous, the famous one from the 2000, from the Honda. Like in the past, the Honda building this one Asimo, they think of the astronaut. So they come to astronaut. I think because they want to make them, you think you can walk like slow as with the space. Yeah, they can move fast. They just want to make it astronaut. From that year, that very this one very famous and the top of the world because they and was the one they can walk or they can move. But you have but if you compare to nowadays, this one is very working very slow and just working like in the space, just walk. When they want to just walking or maybe moving, yeah, like in space. Another one from the Japanese, from the Japan, they have another one called Aibo. It's Aibo in the Japan, there is like body, the meaning of body from the Sony. They build the one in the Japan. They have like many your house, where, how is your house, where is it, where is your table, or they have the map of your house already. They have the AI to just detect. I see some of it have like the arm, they can put the arm to just keep your shoe out of it, but it's not the function of, not just the Roomba, they have another one we skip for the one that famous is called Vapor from the SoftBank. This one was the generation that that is the robot you can just, they very light, you can just have people to just carry around this robot. So this generation of it, you see the material, you see some generation they just build from the metal from the past, they just change to the plastic, or maybe some of the polymer that's very light to just carry, or maybe very easy to just production it. Another robot that I want you to know them called from Boston Dynamics. I see some of you familiar with these two from Atlas, or maybe from the Atlas or Spot, from the ones. Okay, Boston Dynamics, when in Thailand just want to start the robot, they already working building the robot and posting on like YouTube channel. That what progress. If you search for Boston Dynamics, you will see the now the research. They like to just keeping video of their robot and just posting in the YouTube or their social media. Let's see how smart they are. For the spot, is there an advertiser? In the past, they don't have the arm, so they just like walk around, just carry the camera, just investigate something. Now they put like, they see that they put the arm in the top of their head to make them more function. They just walk and just keep. They're not similar to the dog, but they have a function, more function from the dog. I think you see some of the RoboDog in like many university already, right? But not from the Boston. This one is very exclusive. They are not there from Boston Dynamics. So we have not just Boston Dynamics, we have another company. I think you're familiar with this company, the Tesla, right? But compared to the Boston, the Tesla is not just moving, just no moving, like just walk, carry on. But another one they had backflip or maybe they just crawl around. They just show that they have sensors to just come the camera to tracking the location they are walking. But but you see the way they just modify their lookalike of the robot, they're similar to the human more than the Boston Dynamics. They have like five hands. In the Boston they have like the Doraemon hand. And your finger you have in the Boston of the Dynamics. Okay, so you see that they moving it's like look like human, right? The technology behind them, we have to talk first about this human, this guy. Have anyone know this guy? This guy? I don't know the one. If you don't know him, but do you think the product they make from him, yeah, the one you make, you doing or working with him, make him more rich, very rich. CEO from Nvidia, yeah, if I name him correctly, Jensen Huang from the Nvidia, CEO of the Nvidia. I think maybe last year at the start of the year, he told some word called physical AI. Physical AI and put the robot here. Physical AI is the new generation of the robotic. He say that in the future, everything is automatically. So let me look in their this technology. It's a trend technology nowadays for everyone want to working with the robot. So let me talk about concept of the physical AI. The physical AI for the easy one, we put like the behavior, we just put the robot in the simulation and we just like give them to training themselves to just we give them like you have to walk properly. They just like have the first generation. First generation can walk and just random moving. Random moving, we have like get the reward for them to just if you fail or if you walk and you sleep, you fail, you just lost the score. If you can walk while he's young, I have shared generation to, in the simulation to just train to walk for the robot to walking, but not just this. The concept of this is to put the robot in the simulation first. If you have to working in the simulation, when they already have like the brain in the simulation, they can fail, they can die anytime because they not cause anything because if they are already in the simulation. When they're smart enough for them to just learning, we can just porting to the real robot. They just working in the same as the simulation. This is the concept of the physical AI. In the past, if you want the robot to just moving like this, you have to just start like the math, the control, the mathematic tile robot, mathematics. You just making working him like this. So now you can just put them in the simulation like this one. This is a great example. In the simulation, they have like just cloning their robot. This one is for walking to the stair, walking to many terrain. Here, they're cloning of it. They cloning many robots. If some of the robot fail, we don't need it. We need only the base one, and we copy the base one, another base one to just walk. We want to get the base. Yeah, the robot can learn in the simulation, and when you put in the real robot just have, they have like the main body, just like the isekai anime or anything, just put in the real body. They have like they already learning, they can walk, just like the simulation. This one was the training technology nowadays. If you want to start a robot now, this is the training technology. But if you want to, but for the one if you want to just, can I want to learn the robotics, what you can start. For the robotics, I assume in the keyword, if you want to do the robotics. The robotics, the keyword for it is the sense, think and action. Sensing and action. The sense is from the perception. Perception is from when the robot sense something, like when they walk. How I know that? I just hit to the table. Yeah, I have like sensor, and maybe the robot have a camera to just see the table. I can walk through. Or maybe like a sensor for just touching. Yeah, I can walk through. So when you sense, you have to think of the condition. The thing you have to use like the computer program for the brain of the robot, or maybe the control of the robot. To just when you send something, you have to send to the computer to just think how a program works. You have to just walk back the left, or maybe just walk through the end. When you think, you have to send the action, maybe a motor, maybe the leg, maybe anything. So for the robotic, we have the driven sensing action. For the knowledge, you have to learn like electronics for the sensor, or maybe the camera. The thing from the computer and another action from the mechanics, or maybe the electronics, that like the motor, or maybe some of the mechanical. So this is why we have to start like three main subjects for the robotics, electronics, computer, and mechanics. So how do you start? When you just start robotics, electronics is very easy. You have just like electronic design. You have to decide how the power get from the battery, from the like 2A or AAA, or maybe anything. If you add one, you can just PCB design and just doing your own robot in the advanced. Programming is one that's pretty easy, the easy one if you have a computer. But if you want to learn, you just using the smartphone to just type in the programming, but I'm not recommend of it. If you want to learn programming, just have a computer, not have to be like the high-end computer. Another one is the mechanical. Mechanical knowledge, you have like 3D CAD design from the website. They have a program website. No need the high-end computer. Or and the 3D printing. You have 3D printing, just design and printing. Put the motor in, you can get the robot. Okay. It's a tire robot. If you see the robot, you have in the tire, very easy tire to just separate. We have like mobile robot and stationary robot. The mobile robot, we have like mobile robot from the wheel, moving with the wheel, with the leg, the flying, and with the swimming. Yeah, it's from many terrain, from the ground, sky, or maybe in the water, under the water. Another one is a stationary robot. Stationary robot is called robot arm. Robot arms have many type of robot. Yeah, I'm not detail for it. Okay, so before we workshop, we have you to know first one. We call it programming. Want to bathroom? Okay. So for the microcontroller, if you want to working with the robot, you have to see this word microcontroller. What is microcontroller mean? The microcontroller is the one with for support. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you familiar with support. So for the microcontroller. microcontroller, if they say the microcontroller is only this chip, microchip here. The one is board here, we call it development board for make the microcontroller easy to use to connect with the USB Wi-Fi easier, or when you connect with the I/O port easier. Okay, let me start for the programming. Okay, so now I think you open your computer, so we will go to the programming for, I will teach you how to upload, not programming, not programming. So you upload for your workshop. So start, can you just ส่งบอร์ดให้แต่ละคนหน่อยครับ Okay, we can start to give you the board, the microcontroller board. We have the small PC if you not want to work in the pair of group. We have the small PC back. How many one group? In the workshop we have two pair of group. We have two for one robot. But for programming we have a board for everyone. Okay, if you want to just learn programming. If the room temperature is too cold or too cool for you, just tell us. We can just adjust the temperature. Okay. Everyone get the board already, right? So check first. We have the board with the micro USB and Type C. They different for the board. Okay, let me introduce our board to you. This is one of some of the variants we are using of the ESP32, but you can using another ESP32 for sure. Any instrument is okay. It can work together. It can work the same. So when you get the microcontroller have we have like the I/O port over here. Okay. For the number that you have to know before you upload, the first one is at the number one we have like GPIO 16. There are LED. They already the small LED of it inside. They're here. Number one is a small LED. Number two is like ESP. This one is a microcontroller for our board. So the number that you have to know is what number 3 and 4. Number 3 they have is one small button over here. Yeah, it's really hard to just press, but you have to just press when you just want. The number 3 is the reset board, reset switch. When you want to just reset the microcontroller, you just press this. They will just reset the program. Then we start new. And number 4 for the program switch, if you have like problem with the upload, maybe you have to just press it when you upload. There you see about the application. Okay? And another one is number 8 is the port when you put like the USB, you just connect to your PC. So before you connect to the PC, anyone connect already? So the microcontroller it's not the same as the PC. It's no protection, so it's not very small. So this is important. When you put the controller, the one with like the pin is here, not putting sure it's connect it will be metal to connect the port together. Just not paste it. Paste on the table. If you put it on the metal or anything that can be electronic connecting, then this board gonna damage and short. Okay? Yeah, it can malfunction. Yeah, it can short circuit if you put on like the metal. You're not sure on the like, metal ruler. Okay, so put it in the safe pin. On the table is okay. The table is not electronic at all. Yeah. And another one, when you just connect to the PC piece, don't use your finger to just touching the pin when you connect to the PC. Your finger have like static electric, like when you have like touch the metal and like sparking, your finger can spark in the pin and make them short. So if you connect to the PC piece, don't touch any pin from here. Okay. Okay, so just open the program called Arduino. Program called the Arduino, Arduino on your PC. So we will just upload code. Okay, if you open and you see some of the coding, yeah, the Arduino have the last programming. Some of another person just programming. Just create a new one and open and issue. Okay, we will open the Arduino program. If you open the Arduino just type in the search section. So I've already opened it. If you open and see some of the code, the part code that I don't know what anyone just writing, just paste on the file, and paste new sketch. I forgot to ask, did anyone using Arduino in the past, or maybe just you have anyone have using Arduino already? Or anyone like to? Have you familiar with the programming? Okay, so if you already know the Arduino already like, if your friend don't understand, just you can just help me help them. Okay. Very possible. Okay, I'll teach you. Okay, everyone put the new sketch already, right? The new sketch already, right? Okay, it's okay. Okay. Okay, everyone repeat the process after me. Okay, so we will see how the board can connect to the board. Can anyone give me the USB cable for me? I'm not having it. You give me 4 board. You should give me the cable. Okay, when you connect to the USB, I'm connecting the USB to my PC. So you're not sure that can connect and you can see the port, just paint on the white square here, the white box up here. Okay, staff, can you help me help them to just upload the port? Okay, and everyone has to be the different like of me or been part of me. When you connect the USB to your PC, the PC has you can see the board as a COM, but you can have like different number of the computer of the number. So we can like select other board and port, just click it, select board and port. If you have a problem, just raise your hand and the staff will get to you to help you. Okay, so when you start the microcontroller, like I told you, you have to know the name of the controller. What is this? What is the name of the controller? Because if you don't know, they have the many type of the ESP32. ESP32 have many type of it. You can see that there are many of it. But our board name is the Thai EC Elex. Okay, look for the Thai EC Elex ESP 32. If you can see ESP32 board, any ESP32, the ESP32 is the additional board you have to just install. If you put your own laptop, you have to install ESP32 library first. Okay, if you see, okay, so when you use the correct name, you use the correct name, and you have to select the COM port. But if you have like COM port more than one, you're not sure, right? What my COM port on my board? If you're not sure, just unplug your board from your PC. It will disappear. It's, the one that will disappear is your board. If you just connect it, reconnect it, connect it to your PC, it will come back. If it's the one you just disappear and come back, this is your board, your COM port of your board. Okay, I'm just teaching you to how to upload and you all get it to just assemble a robot. Okay? Okay, I'm teaching, go to the next step, and if you can just follow, just I follow this. Okay? Okay, I have to spoil you when you work as the robot workshop section, you have to work with the two people, group of two. You can just looking for the body. Okay, if you select the correct port, we will have a Thai EC erect already in this block. So just hit the one with the arrow on the right. Just hit upload. There we have the division to the yellow color. And if I zoom out, there we see something say compile. If they upload correct, they can upload that the board working correctly. You will see something they call call it done uploading. Yeah, they will have like 100% and living with the hard reset, like the word of means. It means you can, the board work, you can upload any code here. Okay, here is work. Okay, okay, this is what the what, if you can upload, they have, can you see the connection here, they have like the point, many point. If you see it, it's maybe the board can upload with just paste. They have, you have to press a button in the board before upload. They have the button here. It means you can upload the code. Okay, if you can upload the port, let me just assign you to just first controller of you. Or maybe in Thai, but it's okay, the code is in English. Okay, just type this code and upload it. Yeah, we will give you like the first programming for you. Just copy the one, just type with the same one. We call it the bring program. That's the one, that's the first programming for the microcontroller. We're using to just bring your LED, you just, they just on off with your time. Okay, for that. Okay, if you finish this code, okay, just find your buddy. I will give you the workshop next. In the gray word, the gray one, no need the gray one. Just type the one with the color. Just type the one with the color. No need the gray one. go. About eating you can eating here. You eating here and you have like the backpack to just keeping your tash put here. Okay. The snack bed is like back in of the classroom, so we have to take a break for 15 minutes. Okay. Okay, you can all straight to bed now. Remember to just put the trash in the bin, okay? The trash bin. Or in the bin, you still have a product in the coding, then
It